Today, we're going to be talking about clock and time.
What kind of clock is that?
But before we do that, I need to see everybody facing me. Lips are zipped. Okay. We have morning, afternoon, and night. Can you raise our hand and tell me what time of day it is right now? Is it morning, afternoon, or night? It's day or after noon. It's not morning, right? And it's not nighttime. It's not dark out. It's afternoon. We're going to go over some of the things that we do during the day. There are things we do in the morning, in the afternoon, and at nighttime. Can anybody give me something that we do in the morning?
I got one.
What's something you do in the morning?
Phone call.
Brush our teeth. We brush our teeth in the morning.
And at night.
What other time of day do we brush our teeth?
Afternoon.
In the afternoon, do you bring a toothbrush to school?
No. That's silly.
In the morning and at night. We also brush our teeth at night. I'm glad you guys remembered because we talked about that last week.
You know what? And I brush my teeth at night.
What else is something you do in the morning? In the morning we wake up, right? What else do we do?
Wake up.
You play on the playground in the morning? Right after you wake up? Oh, you get out of bed?
You brush your teeth. You brush your teeth. You eat breakfast. Do something on purpose.
You eat breakfast. You eat breakfast.
And after that,
in the morning.
Dessert.
In the morning, you eat breakfast.
And then dessert.
What time of day do we play on the playground?
An afternoon.
Okay, if you're going to talk, I need you to raise your hand and I will call on you. What time of day do we play on the playground? In the morning, afternoon, or night? Afternoon, very good. Afternoon. After we have station time, we play on the playground.
I know what.
What time of day do we go to bed?
At nighttime. At night.
At night. You can tell because it's dark here and it's also dark around our nighttime border. We go to bed at night. Not in the morning, right? That's when you wake up, and not in the afternoon.
I about the sandwich one. So I sleep in the morning.
What time of day do you do your homework?
I don't in the morning.
You do yours in the morning? Does anybody else have a different time of day to do their homework? It's probably not the best time to do your homework.
Every day.
Every day, but do we do it in the morning, the afternoon, or night?
I do my homework at night.
At night. That is probably the best time to do your homework.
I do mine at day.
Either in the afternoon, after school, or at night. The morning, you can, but if it's due that day, you probably shouldn't do it early because you're going to rush, and you're going to go really fast, and it probably won't be your best work. So you want to do it in the afternoon after school, or maybe at nighttime so your parents can help you.
Or at day.
What time of day?
No, I do it at
What time of day do you wake up? Do we have an alarm clock? Raise your hand if you have an alarm clock.
I do.
I do not like my alarm clock sometimes.
I do.
What time of day do you wake up?
I don't like my alarm clock. I want my alarm clock to be
Morning, afternoon, or night? Morning. Very nice. Morning.
That's how.
What what about when we eat lunch? Okay, students in the back, too much talking. Afternoon, we eat lunch in the middle of the day. And our last one, what time do you eat dinner? In the afternoon? That's when we eat lunch. When do we eat dinner? Go ahead. Oh, I should only hear Elijah's voice. Do we eat dinner in the morning, afternoon, or nighttime? In the morning? Well, we said we eat breakfast in the morning. When do we eat dinner? At nighttime, right? After everybody's home. After everybody's home. So we have time of day. We have our morning, afternoon, and night. We can tell time by where the sun's at in the sky. I'm gonna wait for Gage to stop talking. Let me see everybody's eyes. We can tell time by where the sun's at in the sky. In the morning, it's just beginning to rise. In the afternoon, it's right above our head. And at night, it comes down and dips down and it's dark outside. We also have our clocks. They can tell us time. Can anybody point to the clock in our room? I want everybody to point to the clock in our room. There it is.
Where's another clock?
All right, turn back around.
And there's another clock.
So we have that kind of clock. We can also tell time
On our watch.
with a watch.
Or alarm clock.
Gage, please sit down on your bottom. Okay, we can also tell time with a watch or with a digital clock, which we'll talk about later. Digital clock tells us exactly what time it is. We don't have to figure it out on the big hand clock.
I have that one.
And since it's almost spring, we're going to read about Bunny's Day. And he is learning about time too. So everybody's sitting facing forward. Lips are zipped. Crisscross applesauce. And eyes are forward. Our seasons are also a way for us to tell what time it is. We can tell what season it is by what the trees look like and what kind of animals are outside. Right now it's just beginning to end winter and we're headed into, then tell me what season we're headed to. Spring, because the leaves are starting to come out and the flowers. There's some really pretty flowers out. So we're learning about Bunny's Day. Telling time from breakfast to bedtime. Who can raise their hand and tell me if they know how to tell time? Okay, there's a few of you, but that's not everybody. So I want everybody to put their hands down in their lap. And Bunny is going to learn to tell time just like you're going to.
Yay! Yay!
Bunny, it is getting late. Father Rabbit says at 8. Time for breakfast, bunnies dear. The sun is up and morning's here. Faces washed until they shine. Bunnies dress themselves at 9. Brush their teeth and do their chores, making beds and sweeping floors. So he's brushing his teeth and eating breakfast in the morning, just like you guys do. Brooms are put away and then bunnies go outside at 10 to help their fathers plant some seeds, water flowers, pull up weeds. Bunnies bustle and thank heaven, all is tidy by 11. Chores need doing every day, but now the bunnies get to play. Just like you do in the afternoon. Say our rhyming words. Bunnies will be hungry soon. Picnic spread at 12. That's noon. Fruit and sandwich taste so good. Who would like some more? I would.
I want to be your mom.
Ready, set, now bunnies run. Mother Rabbit says at 1. Race and chase and bounce a bit. That will keep my bunnies fit. A little rest is good for you. It's time for Bunny naps at 2. All around the house we see bunnies resting peacefully. Who will take a walk with me? Mother Rabbit says at 3. Lots of little bunny feet go out the door and down the street. They're going outside to play and run just like you do at recess in the afternoon. Pull the paper from the drawer. Artists go to work at 4. Pens and crayons, scissors, tape. Bunny art is taking shape. Hungry bunnies all arrive in the dining room at 5. Set the table, take a seat, put their napkins on, and eat. What are they eating? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Everybody. What are they eating? Breakfast. Dinner. You eat breakfast in the morning. Every bunny quickly picks one last game to play at 6. Hide and seek or steal the flag. Jacks or marbles, swings or tag. Okay, play one more time before they go to bed. Bunnies think that books are heaven. Story time begins at 7. 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 4. Please, 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 Father, read some more. Bunnies, it is getting late. Mother Rabbit says it is. Into bed, turn off the light. Sleep well, bunnies dear. Good night. Okay, so now, since we've learned a little bit about time from Bunny's day, and we learned about our time of day, morning, afternoon, and at night, we're going to learn about our clock.
Oh, we're going to play with that.
I put it on. Sit on your bottom, please.
What's that clock for?
Sit on your bottom and I'll tell you. I need everybody's attention before I start. I see some people in the red row not facing forward in the orange row. I want everybody to put their thinking caps on. I want you to think about this clock for a second.
I didn't.
What shape is it? What does it look like? What numbers do you see? What shape is this in?
I got the thinking cap.
What is it? A circle. Our clock is in the shape of a circle. We have numbers 1 through 12. Everybody count to 12 with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. During the day, we have 2 sets of 12 hours. So when it comes to 12 in the afternoon, we start back over again at 1. Then it goes all the way to midnight. And you guys are already in bed for a couple hours. And then it starts back again at 1. Okay? This is our minute hand. It tells us how many minutes have passed in the hour.
What's the blue head for?
It's the long hand is our minute hand.
What's the blue
Which
head?
hand is the long hand?
The red.
The red or
I
the...
said red first.
If I say what hand is it, we say the minute hand. What hand is this? Minute hand. Which one is the long hand? Minute hand.
Minute monkey.
And our minutes on our clock are broken down by 5s. Let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So every time the minute hand hits one of our big numbers, we're going to start at 1, counting by 5s to figure out what minute it is. So if our big hand's on the 4, we're going to count from the 1. 5, 10, 15, 20. It would be 20 minutes past the hour. When our minute hand...
What's the blue head for?
Gage, I need you to raise your hand when you have a question. Okay. When our big hand, our minute hand is on the 12, it means it's on the hour. It's on the hour. So if our hour hand, which is our shorthand, what's our shorthand? Hour hand. If it's on the 7 and the minute hand is on the 12, it is 12 o'clock. Not 12:10. if the minute hand is on the 12? O'clock. If our hour hand is on the 8, it is 8 o'clock. So let's review. Our long hand is our minute hand. Our short hand, or the blue hand, is our hour hand. I'm going to pick 2 volunteers to come up, and we're going to see if you guys can figure out who would be the hour hand and who would be the minute hand. Okay, I don't want you to say anything. I want you to look at them right now next to each other. We're going to decide who is the minute hand, who is the hour hand. You can look at this if you need to. Here's our minute hand. Here's our hour hand. When I put my hand over their head, I want you to tell me minute hand or hour hand. Who would be our minute hand or our hour hand? Does everybody have it in their head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shelby.
That's her name. What hand would she be?
Minute hand.
Minute hand. Why?
Because she's taller.
Because she's taller. Thank you, Michaela. Because she's taller. What would he be? The hour hand. Because he's shorter or smaller. So our big hand is our minute hand, and our short hand is our hour hand. Thank you. You guys can go sit down. Okay, our smallest amount of time, and everybody's eyes up here. Elijah, Aiden, make sure your eyes are up here. Okay. Our smallest amount of time is our seconds. You guys turn around and look at that clock. That red hand that just continues to go around the clock. It never stops. That is our second hand. Seconds go pretty fast. They go 1, 2, 3, 4. So they go pretty fast. I need everybody to be quiet because we're going to listen for the minute or for the second hand. I'm going to pass around my watch. And eyes up here. I'm going to pass around my watch. This is my own personal watch that I wear sometimes. So I don't want you shaking it or tearing it apart or spinning it around. You're just going to listen. As soon as you hear the second hand, you're going to pass it to your neighbor. Okay? Everybody be quiet so you can hear the second hand. Did you hear it, Alina? They go pretty fast, huh?
Did they go? I think they go fast like a car.
Just listen. Can you hear it? They go pretty fast, huh?
I think they go fast like a race car.
Everybody needs to be quiet so everybody can hear.
I didn't hear anything.
Aiden, you must sit quietly. Put your hands in your lap.
I didn't hear
Everybody hear those
I
second
didn't
hands.
hear anything. I couldn't hear Big Peter.
Hey, if you didn't hear it, I don't want you to say it out loud because we still have friends that need to listen for it.